educator lasts far beyond the classroom. And the same is true for your money. So today, we're going to talk about how to create a simple legacy plan, something that turns today's earnings into tomorrow's gift for your loved ones. Join us.
Teachers, you give so much every day. You're shaping lives and you're inspiring the future. But when it comes to your retirement, the path forward can feel uncertain. If you're an educator juggling demands of busy schedules and financial stress, you are not alone. Many teachers worry about outliving their savings, or managing their pension, or ensuring long-term care without burdening their family. With pensions often alone falling short, many educators struggle to bridge the gap between what they need and what they have for a secure retirement. That's where Educators Financial Foresight Weekly comes in. Each week, I'll guide you through clear, actionable steps to understand your pension and spot hidden gaps, build retirement income strategy tailored to your needs, protect your savings from inflation and unexpected costs, and plan for long-term care and estate needs without burdening your loved ones. Your career has been about making a difference. Tune in every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on YouTube and LinkedIn. Let's build a retirement as rewarding as your career.
Welcome back to Educators Financial Foresight Weekly. I am your host, Debbie Major, a former teacher turned financial planner, and I am here to help teachers like you retire with clarity, confidence, and peace of mind. Join us each week for your simple step-by-step guide to financial peace of mind. This week's theme is all about legacy. And by legacy, I mean the love, the values, and the protection that you want to leave behind. So what would you leave behind if you could pick? So would it be security for your family? Maybe education funds? Maybe a charitable gift? Let me know below in the comments. All right, so let's face it. After years of hard work and saving, it is natural for many dedicated educators to just assume that their pensions and their savings are going to smoothly pass on to their loved ones, right? But here's the thing. That comfortable assumption often misses a big reality. The hefty financial hits that can unexpectedly shrink what you intended to leave behind. Think unforeseen medical bills or nagging debts, the confusing world of estate taxes. These can really take a chunk out of your carefully saved nest egg. Without some smart, proactive planning, your family may not end up with the financial security that you pictured. Even worse, instead of peace of mind, they could be bogged down with the huge stress of dealing with legal tangles, with money squabbles, and unexpected liabilities, all while they're grieving. No clear roadmap for your assets can turn a legacy of love into a legacy of worry. All right, so let's imagine this. Imagine, and I use things from classrooms because I was a classroom teacher for so many years. But let's imagine, your substitute teacher walks into your classroom. And they walk in and what they find is a desk that's full of papers and the plans might be somewhere, but they don't know. There's no action plan for what to do if something goes wrong or what might be happening for that day. You can kind of guess what's going to happen, and it's probably going to be chaos. But, learning can grind to a halt, right? The kids there's lots of things the kids can do, but they certainly would be disengaged. And the day can just turn into a total mess. All right, now let's picture the opposite. Your substitute teacher walks in, complete with a detailed, well thought out lesson plan. Maybe even there's a binder of what to do when and what to do with and when your specials are. In this scenario, learning can keep going on without a hitch. The students stay engaged. Maybe the students even know what's going to happen ahead of time. The curriculum can move forward, and the educational journey is not interrupted. Well, your legacy works exactly the same way. Without a clear, organized plan for your assets and your wishes, the transition can be full of difficulties, leading to confusion, leading to stress for your family. So take the time to leave a detailed and crystal clear plan, and then your legacy can continue to do what it's meant to do. Provide security and comfort to the people you care about most. So take a time to think. If you had to sum up the entire essence of your legacy in just one word, what would it be? Maybe it's security. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's impact. Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's peace. Share that one word that you want to leave as your legacy. Let it be a guiding light for the thoughtful planning that makes sure your wishes are honored and your loved ones are protected. So your personal legacy plan can be simple but powerful. And when this is not a document where we go into all the different documents you need discussion, this is more of a purposeful discussion on first, let's see what you want overall. Like, do you want to look at your, if you are looking at what you financially need to cover, you want to make sure you're covering the basics, like your final expenses, any outstanding debts. You don't want to leave your family in a hole. You also want to protect what matters, maybe replacing income for your spouse or your kids so you can live without interruption. And add impact. Maybe you want to help a future grandchild with graduation or college. Maybe your favorite charity, you'd like to leave a gift to them. You can think of this as like planting a tree. You may not sit under its shade, but your family will for years to come. I talk a lot about the bucket plan, your now bucket, which is this year, your next or your soon bucket, which is about the next 10 years, and your later bucket, which are your long-term investments 10 plus years down the road. Life insurance and this kind of planning would be in your long-term bucket, what you want to have happen at that point in the long-term bucket. So that's where you're going to place it if you follow along with me and do those buckets with me. All right, so let's think, or have you think. Who in your life would you want your financial tree to shade? Your kids, your spouse, students, maybe a cause? Think about it and write it down. All right, it is time now to share some of Rookie's wisdom and his quote for the week. And since we're talking about trees and providing shade for others, this is what he has to share. Plant seeds today so tomorrow's garden can bloom for someone you love. A legacy plan you can think of as planting seeds now, so your future generations enjoy the harvest. All right, so let's wrap it up here. Your legacy is more than money. And that's the way you want to think about it. And that's the first thing you want to think before you do any documents, do any plans. You want to think about what else besides money am I talking about? I'm talking about your love and your values, your peace of mind. Creating a legacy plan means making sure your impact lasts long after you've left the classroom of life. If you'd like a one-page legacy checklist to see what's missing from your plan, just simply click the link in the PDF in the show notes below. And don't forget to tune in next week at same time, same channel, either YouTube or LinkedIn, wherever you happen to look. Please remember to like and subscribe. The way to grow for this station to grow, for more people to hear about their financial future and being solid and having peace of mind, is if you share. So please like and share and subscribe. All right, I'll see you next week.